Thank you, Mr. Williams. A pleasant good afternoon to all listening to this broadcast via whatever means. The police on Nevis responded to reports of 2 security breaches at a resort there on March 12th and 13th. Between March 7th and 11th, a group of 88 U.S. nationals arrived in the Federation and traveled to Nevis, where they stayed at a resort there. Their condition of stay at the resort was vacation in place. The COVID-19 Act defines vacation in place as quarantine at a hotel or other accommodation with access to an approved package of services in the context of COVID-19. The first breach occurred just after 1 p.m. on March 12th, when 2 of the guests from the group left the hotel's compound and ventured into an establishment in Charlestown. They were identified and detained, and the police were called. The second breach occurred between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. on March 13th, when a group of 6 guests from the same group left the hotel compound to visit a nearby bar, where they socialized with patrons before returning to the hotel. This breach was also reported to the police, who commenced an investigation. All 8 guests were moved to a government quarantine facility at Potworks to continue their quarantine. The Ministry of Health in Nevis conducted an aggressive contact tracing exercise, which resulted in approximately 40 persons from the bar being quarantined for 14 days. The 8 U.S. nationals were arrested and formally charged for breaching their quarantine condition and were this morning taken before the Charlestown Magistrate Court via a virtual hearing to answer the charges. They pled guilty and were each convicted and fined $4,000 to be paid forthwith or serve 6 months in prison. They remained at the quarantine facility at Potworks while arrangement for payment of the fines is made, after which they will be allowed to leave the Federation. Their COVID-19 tests so far have returned negative results. We again use this incident to highlight the importance of adhering to all the COVID-19 protocols when attending public events. It is also important to highlight the importance of establishments, particularly bars and restaurants, to record the names of patrons entering the premises to assist health authorities with any contact tracing investigation if that becomes necessary. In addition to the wearing of masks, hand sanitizing, and physical distancing, you can further reduce your risk of contracting the coronavirus or the corona disease by taking the vaccine. And in closing, I would leave you with this: do not hesitate, vaccinate. Thank you.